Good evening, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, Abhinav, you are audible. Good evening. Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just in 1 minute, let everyone join.
Okay,
Then we
sir.
start.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Now I think we can start.
Yes.
So today we do division of one of the chapters from chemistry, that is carbon
Sir,
and yes,
tomorrow I'm having exams, sir. Science. So could you
tomorrow.
revise the carbon and compound, sir?
Okay, so that's what we are going. We'll be revising carbon and compounds today. Okay, and in another class of chemistry, we have next class of chemistry on Friday. No, we have physics class on Friday, right? So let's start now. We take one assignment from physics. No, it's from chemistry, just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute to take out one assignment. See the first question. The property of carbon atom by virtue of it forms bonds with other carbon atoms is called. So what do we call it? Chemical bonding, polymerization, or catenation? What name is given? When the property of carbon atom by virtue of which it forms bond with other carbon atoms. So what it is called?
Catenation.
Yeah, it's catenation. The property of carbon to form long chain bonds with itself is called catenation. Ethanol reacts with sodium and forms two products. Okay, so when ethanol, you need to write down the reaction to check what happens here. So hmm, ethanol C2H5OH, it reacts with sodium to form C2H5ONA
That's hydrogen.
hydrogen. So this is hydrogen. What is the name of this compound?
Sodium methanol.
No, this is not sodium ethanoate. We had
Ethoxide.
studied this is sodium ethoxide. Sodium ethanoate was this one, CH3COONA. So this is the sodium salt of ethanoic acid, which we call sodium ethanoate. Okay. So this is sodium ethanoate. All right. Whereas C2H5ONA, this is sodium ethoxide. So which option will be correct?
C.
Yeah, it's option C, sodium ethoxide and hydrogen. So for this one, sodium ethoxide and hydrogen is produced, not sodium ethanoate. Sodium ethanoate is not produced. Then the soap molecule has a dash and dash end.
Sir, hydrophobic head and hydrophilic tail,
Hydrogen.
sir.
Hydrophobic head,
So what is the fourth question, sir?
hydrophobic end and hydrophilic end. So which part is hydrophobic? Head or tail?
Head, sir.
Head is hydrophobic. Head is the portion which gets attached to the dirt particle. So the hydrophobic head is and hydrophilic tail.
Sir,
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
option B, no, sir.
at the end, can you
Hmm.
at the end can you explain the hard water and soft water reactions? Sir?
Okay.
Sir,
See,
it is
yeah.
option B, no, sir.
Yeah. This is option B.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now for assertion and region. See, assertion in a candle wax vapors burn in sufficient supply of oxygen, which leads to a blue flame. Is this correct? In a candle wax vapor burn in sufficient supply of oxygen, which leads to the blue flame. Is it correct? Okay, first of all, does the candle wax give you a blue flame?
No.
No. And when do you obtain a blue flame?
When there's sufficient supply of oxygen.
Yeah, when there is sufficient supply of oxygen and there is complete combustion. Okay, when there is sufficient supply of oxygen and there is complete combustion, then we obtain. Okay, so there should be complete combustion. So assertion is false. Okay, so assertion is false. This is option C. Then alkanes give an addition reaction. Is it true or false? Alkanes give addition reaction. Which types of reaction are given by alkanes? Yeah, which types of reaction are given by alkanes? Addition or substitution? See, alkanes are like this. Alkanes are, this is your alkane. So see, all are saturated. This is a saturated hydrocarbon which is called as an alkane. So can there be any addition of any substance?
No, sir.
No, there cannot be any addition. So which type of reactions undergo? It undergoes substitution reaction and not addition reaction. Addition means adding. You are not removing anything. You are not removing anything, you are adding. So that is addition reaction. So here these you do not get addition reaction. Therefore, hold on. So therefore, yeah, you say that assertion is incorrect. Got it? So now, seventh one, N-butane and isobutane are examples of isomers. Yeah, I think this topic was also left on isomerism. So let's try to do this today. I forgot this topic. Let's do it isomers. Isomers are the compounds or molecules having same molecular formula, but different structural formula. So the compounds which have same molecular formula but different structural formula are called isomers. So I'll just show you how the isomers are. For example, suppose you have this molecule CH3, which is like this, C double bond O, CH3. So what will be the name of this compound? Yeah, just name this compound. What should be the name of this compound? Yeah, can anyone name this compound? Just try to name these two compounds which I am making.
Propanol.
Prope,
Propanol.
propanol. All right. And what is the name for the second one? This is propanol. All right. What is the name for this compound? Propanol. Can I say this is propanol?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the molecular formula for this? Tell me the molecular formula for this, which will be C3. There are 3 carbon atoms and the number of hydrogen atom is 6. So it will be C3H6O. Right? And if you observe for this propanol, see it's again the same thing. It's again C3H6O. So see they are two different compounds having the same molecular formula but different structural formula. So such compounds they are called as isomers. Okay, so see such compounds they are called as isomers. I'll give you more examples of the isomers. So try this. This one C. All right. Not only this, I'll try this one also. Just let's be simple. Okay. So try to name this compound. Okay, what should be the name of this compound?
Methyl chloride.
Methyl chloride.
Ethyl.
What? Ethyl chloride or methyl chloride?
Met methyl chloride.
Yeah, it's not methyl chloride. I'll just tell the name of this. So this is your 1,2-dichloroethane. There are 2 chlorine molecules, so it is 1,2-dichloroethane. Then you make this one. See this. C H. Again, see this one. So you have chlorine here, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So can I say that the two molecules are same or are they different? The name of this would be 1,1 dichloro. This would be 1,1 dichloroethane. Alright. So the two compounds, they are different. They have their different names. They have different properties. They are different, but their chemical formula or molecular formula is same. For example, for this I can write C2H4Cl2. This is also C2H4Cl2. Okay. So these two, they have the same molecular formula, but they have different structural formulas, and hence they are isomers. So I hope you have understood what are isomers. Yeah, Sumukh, can you tell what are isomers? Sumukh,
Yes, sir.
can you tell what are isomers? Eh, Okay, all right. Yes, Sumukh, can you tell what are isomers?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Just I explain what are isomers. Don't say like that. Sudhanshu, can you tell what are isomers? Sudhanshu, can you tell what are isomers?
Sir, I don't.
You don't know. Good. Abhinav, what are isomers?
Sir,
Yeah,
they are
Abhinav.
compounds with same formula but different structure.
Yeah, the compounds which have same molecular formula but different structural formula, they are called as isomers. Alright. So N-butane and isobutane, they are examples of isomers. Yes, they are examples of isomers. N-butane is this one. See, this is N-butane. You have 4 carbon atoms joined together by chain, and each of the hydrogen atoms being joined to it like this. So this is an N-butane, whereas isobutane is like this. You have 3 carbon atoms here, and one of the carbon atom attached here. So CH3, CH3, CH, CH3. So this one is N-butane, whereas this one is isobutane. Alright. So they are isomers. Isomerism is possible only with hydrocarbons having 4 or more carbon atoms. No, uh, with with it's only possible with 4 or more hydrocarbon atoms. So yes, all right. What is a functional group? Next question. What is a functional group? Abhinav or Sumukh? Anyone who can tell what is a functional group? Yeah, what is a functional group?
It's addition of few elements which determines what component it is. Like OH determines alcohol and
Okay. An
Sir, a
atom
group
or a
of,
group of
group of
atoms.
atoms in a molecule.
An atom or a group of atoms other than hydrogen and carbon that are attached to the carbon chain, okay, which provide a specific functionality to the carbon chain, they are called as the functional groups. So complete the reaction. Who will complete? CH4 plus O2. What do we get? Complete the reaction. CH4 plus O2. Rijwana, what will be the product? What are the products that we will obtain? CH4 plus O2.
Vehicle and
Yeah.
modern tractor using grid.
See, methane reacting with oxygen or methane burning with oxygen. What does it produce?
CO2 plus H2O
Yeah, CO2 plus H2. It's pretty
plus
simple.
C10.
Carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, the reaction can be balanced. You can take here 2H2O and then balance the reaction. So, question here, dash compound burns with the sooty flame. Which compounds burn with the sooty flame? Okay, I hint you. Should it be saturated or unsaturated?
Actually,
Saturated compounds or unsaturated compounds? Which of them burn with the sooty flame?
Unsaturated.
Hmm. The unsaturated hydrocarbons burn with the sooty flame. Unsaturated compounds burn with the sooty flame. Then two carbon compounds X and Y have the molecular formula C3H6 C4H10. Which one of them of the two is likely to show addition reaction? So which one of them will show the addition reaction? Got it? Yeah. So which one of them? Okay. So we see that addition reaction is shown by the saturated addition reaction is given by the unsaturated hydrocarbons. So which of the two are unsaturated? C3H6 or C4H10? How do we come to know?
The C3H6, sir. Its formula is
Yeah, C3H6, it is an alkene. So C3H6 is alkene. Now state the difference between ionic and covalent compounds. Okay. So this is a good one. Sudhanshu, can you give the difference between ionic and covalent compounds? Yes, Sudhanshu, can you give the difference between ionic and covalent compounds? What are ionic compounds? Rijwana, can you tell the difference between ionic and covalent compounds? At the beginning of this chapter, we learned about ionic and covalent compounds.
Yes, sir. Ionic
Yes. Hmm.
ionic compounds are formed by the sharing of ions,
Ionic
and
compounds are formed by the transfer of electrons.
the covalent bond is formed through the mutual sharing of electrons.
Yeah, the covalent compound is formed by the sharing of electrons. Okay. Then any other difference? You have to give 3, 4 differences. So Sudhanshu? Any other? See, ionic compounds, they have high melting and boiling points. The covalent compounds, they have low melting and boiling point. The forces of attraction between the ionic compounds is higher, whereas the force of attraction between the covalent compounds is smaller. Okay. These are some of the differences between ionic and covalent compounds. Now complete the following reactions: C2H5OH plus O2. So since it's only written as O2, that means there is combustion of O2. Alright, there is combustion of C2H5OH. So as we know, the combustion reaction for all the hydrocarbons, whether it be alcohols or aldehydes, whatever, it produces carbon dioxide and water. So here, what should be produced? It should produce CO2, carbon dioxide, and water. For this one, C2H5OH in presence of concentrated H2SO4. Can anyone complete the reaction? Aryan,
Yes, sir.
can you complete the reaction?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay. See, we know that concentrated H2SO4 is a strong dehydrating agent. So it will draw a water molecule. To understand what happens here, we first write down the structural formula for this. So we write C2H5OH like this, CC, and here you have OH group and hydrogen here. Just let me do this. So let's draw it like this. You can draw it anyway. H, here you get OH, and here you have another hydrogen, hydrogen, and hydrogen. So as we know that concentrated H2SO4 is dehydrating agent. So it removes a molecule of water from this. So this molecule of water is removed from this, and you get the product as CH2 double bond CH2 plus a water molecule is obtained. So this will be the output of this. Ethene and water will be obtained. This is a very important reaction. Must remember this reaction. Then CH3COOH plus NaHCO3. So this is a reaction between an acid and sodium hydrogen carbonate. So can you complete this reaction?
sir, CH3CONA plus H2CO3, sir.
Yeah, this is CH3COONA plus what else you'll get? You'll get
Sir,
Na2CO3. Is it what you will get?
no, sir. Sir,
Hmm.
H2CO3, no, sir.
H2CO3? No. You get carbon dioxide plus Na2CO3. You also obtain carbon dioxide. Yeah. You obtain carbon dioxide plus
So then H2O, sir.
H2O. Then say this 15th one. A compound X is formed by the reaction of carboxylic acid and an alcohol in the presence of H2SO4. So this one I told you to be a very famous reaction, a name of this reaction also. So what should be this?
Esterification. Ester. Alcohol.
What happened?
Nothing, sir.
Okay. So what happens? Followed by esterification of carboxylic acid are used in the reaction. So what is ABC? Compound X is formed by the reaction of carboxylic acid. The alcohol, the alkaline KMnO4 followed by acidification reaction forms the same carboxylic acid are used in the reaction. Give the name and structure of them Also write the chemical reaction. Okay, so all right, write down the chemical reaction with the structural formula. Can anyone write down the chemical reaction with structural formula? Also, so for the carboxylic acid, it will be CH3COOH. Alcohol, it's C2H5OH. The compound X which is formed is CH3COOC2H5. Name as directed. Name the products obtained on complete combustion of hydrocarbons. So the complete combustion of hydrocarbons gives us carbon dioxide and water. You have how the gas evolved during combustion tested in the laboratory. So the gas evolved is carbon dioxide and it can be tested in the laboratory with lime water. Write the next homologue of C3H6. So what is the next homologue of C3H6?
C4H8.
Yeah, it will be C4H8. Next homologue of C5H8.
C6H10.
C6H10. Okay. Next one. What do you mean by structural Okay, leave that. I think isomers you don't study. Answer as directed. You have been given three unlabeled test tubes containing ethanol, ethanoic acid, and soap solution. How would you identify the solutions in each of the test tubes? Using the litmus paper and sodium metal test. So how will you identify? See, as ethanoic acid is an acid, so it will turn blue litmus to red. Whereas the alcohol and the soap solution, the soap solution will be showing the basic
Red to
test,
blue.
whereas the alcohol will not show any test. The alcohol is neutral. Okay. If you use the sodium metal test, so you can use the sodium metal test. So when sodium reacts with ethanoic acid, it will produce hydrogen gas. Similarly, when it reacts with alcohol, then also it will produce hydrogen gas, but it will not produce any gas when it reacts with soap solution. Give the reason for the formation of scum when soap are used in hard work. So you will explain what is scum. So can explain what is scum. I think why the scum is formed? I think someone had doubt from hard water also.
Yes, sir. It was me, Abhinav.
Yes. So we try to understand what is hard water. Hard water is the water that contains salts of calcium and magnesium. So salts of calcium and magnesium, they are dissolved in water. So water having high concentration of calcium and magnesium is called hard water. Okay, so this is hard water. And then hard water, it reacts with soap to form an insoluble precipitate. So that means the ions of calcium and magnesium which are present in the solution. Calcium ions Ca2 plus and the magnesium ions which are present in the solution, they combine with uh, the soap ion. They combine or attract with the soap ion, right? To the hydrophilic end of the soap ion they combine. and hence a scum is formed or solid precipitate is formed, forming insoluble precipitates. Okay. So I think this concept of hard water is clear. What is hard water? Yeah, the concept of hard water is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also it's clear how it forms a scum. Okay, so by all of
Sir,
you,
please
please
share
any
this
next.
in
Yeah,
group,
what
sir.
happened?
Same
Aryan, yeah.
group.
Okay, all right. I'll send you. Okay, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye.